to get the James.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida.
When you on the field, is it pregame? Like, is it ever? Are you ever afraid? Does you ever feel fear, or do you ever feel pressure?
Nervous.
You ever feel pressure?
Not one bit.
None of that.
No.
Who's been your tough defender? Like, who's guarded you the tough?
Yeah, who's the toughest person you played?
I don't see nobody.
I knew this.
Nobody.
Man. He was gonna give it the damn hood.
That's what I'm for. I'm a playmaker. I love receiving. I love to catch the ball. I love to go over people's head.
Yeah.
So I just got to do what I do.
University of Miami, they land you, and then they land the number one. We call him football player, number one player in the nation, James Williams.
Yeah.
Both playing the same position, right? How do you envision that working? Are they telling you how that's gonna work, or?
Well, I feel like me and James two different safeties. And I'm more of the ball hogging safety. He's more of the rangy playing, like you couldn't say like in the box, but like a striker position, strong safety.
Right.
And I'm more of the free safety. So I already know in practice that's gonna just build great competition. And when the game comes, it's gonna be easy.
That's what's
Because
up.
I know we go hand in hand because it's like we're the same person.
Right.
So he has like his strengths and weaknesses, and I have my strengths and weaknesses. And we're gonna he could feed off of me, learn how to, I guess, be more of the free safety, and then I can learn off of him, be more of like a closer to the box safety.
Right.
So I feel like we just gonna make each other better.
Yeah, James played free safety. He wanted to play free safety, and he was big on that. But
or if this person like doesn't take that step or certain things, it just I feel like your man vice versa.
Yeah.
612.
Like six.
Explain
to me that. What is that? How you know? Is it something? What's going on? They don't realize you that fast when the game started.
I'm gonna be the best player on the field. Like, I just gotta show the like I'm the truth. I'm the next 56. I'm just shit. Like, show people like wow at 56. Like, show them like I want to take care of my mom. I want to put in a big house, stupid cars, big pool in the backyard. Put on for my brothers, my nieces and nephews, like coaches. I think all of them boys for like having me here at this like position that I'm in now, cause like it's a hard work and dedication. Without all of them to guide me in the right path, I wouldn't be here today. So I think all of them for like helping me out. Like, yeah.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what big time players step up in big games. All the criticizing, all that is over, baby. Big time players step up in big games.
What's good, man? What's going on, man? I'm deep. I talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. Shout out to Tiara Terry. She got in here, but only the members can comment. Somehow Tiara Terry got in here fast enough, but only the members can comment until we get to 70% likes. The faster we do it, the quicker we do it, the more we open up the comment section. Tiara, we get you back in here. So only the football villains can comment until we open up so we get up to 70% likes. So just hit that like button for us. Like I I said, we about to talk about everything Bitcoin and ball. I'm gonna bring my boy X in here, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about Travis Hunter, and we're gonna talk a little bit about what's going on in the transfer portal. Had another one jump in the transfer portal today. It's getting crazy. But we're gonna give y'all our take on that. So 786-459-499. If you want to get down with IOD Squad, the number scrolling at the bottom. If you want a one-on-one, want to sit down with me one-on-one, talk to me about how I trade, what we do, how we get into things. We also offer one-on-one. Just text us one-on-ones. And what I'll do is comment section, like I always do. Pin it at the top of the comment section. Let's see. We're gonna pin that thing. In the comment section, if I can ever get there. Well, YouTube, know they always changing stuff, man. They always upgrading it, moving this, changing this, upgrade this, move this, change this, upgrade this. They're always changing something, dog. Here we go. I'm gonna bring my boy X up in here. X, what's going on, bro?
What's up?
What's good, man? First I want to talk, man. We ain't gonna be here long today. But I want to first talk a little bit about Travis Hunter. And from the day that we saw Travis Hunter actually flip from Florida State and commit to Jackson State, and how groundbreaking that was, and our thought process when it happened, and now where we are today. I see he's been making some plays. He's been doing some things, getting in the game. First he was sitting out. I don't know if he was hurt. I don't know if he was just sitting him out for sitting him out sake. But we see he's starting to come up starting to make some plays. We posted something on about Instagram today. Travis Hunter, his name rings bells like across the internet, bro. Like if you type his name, it just flies, and that just goes to show you how many people are actually searching for him. That's how the internet kind of works. That's him right there.
I'm gonna break that.
But yeah, man. I mean, we haven't talked about the success of, like, he goes to Jackson State and Dion does some Houdini and puts him on the biggest platform that he probably would have ever been on. You know what I'm saying? Because if he would have went to another school, it would have been the same thing. Fight to get on the field, may get a chance to play, and everything would have been accredited to him making plays, being showed on ESPN. I don't know if Dion could have did this for multiple players at one time. You know what I'm saying? But what he did, what he's doing for Travis Hunter, I think is amazing. X. Yeah, I think it's definitely amazing. And let me see. Let me pull up his stats. How you feel about it at this point, X?
Let me see. I mean, he's mentoring the kid more than just saying come be a football coach. Come play for my football team. It's more than let me show you on how to capitalize on your talent, on who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because I was one time the top rated cornerback coming out of high school, top rated cornerback coming out of college. And we couldn't capitalize on money like that. But I still gave them an image prime time, and everybody loved it. I wish I could. I'm pretty sure Deion said he wish he could have capitalized how Travis Hunter is able to. So he basically just showing the kid like, hey, this is how you're going to capitalize on who you are. With the fact of I was the best cornerback to ever play college football. So it was like the perfect marriage, as they say, the perfect marriage for those two. It's working. It's turning out to work big for him. Obviously, there are rumors that Deion is going to leave, so we will have to play that. I'm gonna have to see how this plays out. If Travis Hunter stays, or do he just immediately say, "Let me follow him"? I'm pretty sure he could go.
Can he immediately just follow? Can he immediately Can it work like that?
Man, look, Caleb Williams did it. You know what I'm saying? He followed his coach. Once you want, but the thing is now, it would have to be, you know what I'm saying, immediately. He can't like just sit and wait, because they giving it a time limit. Like, hey, once you better get in the portal by this time, you better get out of it by this time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but could Deion cripple Jackson State? Huh?
I'm not sure he could cripple them. I mean, besides, it's probably like 3 players on that team outside of the guys who transfer in that he recruited that could probably go to any school. So I'm not sure it would cripple them. You know what I'm saying? It would just say, well, you're not getting no top players like that no more, for sure. You might not get any top transfers like that no more. It'll just be, we're going to have to ride with what we got and keep trying, to going after the normal kids we was normally going after.
No, man, I'm just thinking that, and I think it's more than 3 kids on that team that could play. Well,
no,
maybe not
saying,
at Auburn.
I'm not saying that could play. I'm just saying from what he recruited. That could have. Okay, he got Travis Hunter. He got the other kid that was going to come to Miami. The receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like another. I think it was another receiver or something like that, a DB. But I'm saying there's 3 kids that he recruited straight out of high school that could have went to any college in the nation, in the world.
You know what?
I'm not talking about the kids he got from transfers. Yeah, them kids came from Power 5 schools. I'm talking about the guys he say I recruited out of high school. You know what I'm saying? So, because if Deion leave, there's no kid like Travis Hunter is going to look at Jackson State. The receiver Kevin Coleman, no, he's not going to look at Jackson State. The kids looked at Jackson State because of Deion, so that would be the crippling part, that you just won't get that type of talent no more unless they transfer in.
Travis Hunter, he's played. They played 11 games. He had 13 receptions, 142 yards, 2 touchdowns. They've been kind of using them sparingly. But man, even using him sparingly, right? This man still make plays, dog. Like he still get out there and get on a highlight. And that's kind of like the Kentucky basketball philosophy when they recruit kids. Like they sit in parents' houses and they tell them, listen, man, yeah, we got 6 5-stars in the class, but the NBA is not looking for you to be on the court 20 minutes, 30 minutes. The NBA is looking for you to be productive when you're on the court. So basically, yeah, less wear and tear. Less wear and tear. And long as you get out there and you're productive, the NBA will give you a shot.
Yeah, I kind of thought about it the other day that maybe he And this is why I think Deion leave. Cause I said, well, maybe Deion saying, look, I'm not gonna weigh you out because when I leave, you might come follow me. I'm gonna need you for Power 5 football. You know what I'm saying? That's what I just thought. I said, yeah, maybe it could be something like that, but maybe not. You know, but that was just a thought, and I'm like, yeah, maybe it could be that.
Man, you talking about somebody, man. He'll be the first. He'll be the first HBCU head coach to get a head coaching job in the regular. In I think he'll be the first. I think he'd be the first to make the jump. X, I see that look on your face.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of names. I don't know if he'll be first.
I heard him already say it, though. It's a crazy stat. Unless I heard it wrong, he will be the first HBCU coach to become a head coach. And if you think about that, that makes no sense at all. But it does make sense if it's done on purpose.
Well, for one, I think most of the HBCU coaches, especially back in the days, they didn't want to make that jump. They didn't want to make that jump to big boy football because they cared about HBCUs a lot more than making that jump. That's what a lot of the older coaches, but a lot of those coaches are done. So maybe these new coaches, yeah, maybe. But I don't, like I said, I don't even know. That's something that I would definitely have to research to see if he's the only one.
I think Deion will be the first. I heard that stat when he first started talking about he may leave. How would you say that? The first HBCU coach to be hired?
I guess to a Power 5 conference
in Division I or maybe like that.
See now, it might be Power 5 because I think if they've been coaches at Division I schools before, but it would be like Power 5. It had to be like Power 5.
I typed in HBCU coach to be hired at D1, and the first thing come up is Deion Sanders. HBCU have became basically head coaches in D1. That's just what it is. It's the only one to get a head coaching job. If y'all in here, man, 7%, and then we'll open up the chat for everybody. Right now, we at 40. Wait, we ain't even close right now. We at 40 likes, 200 people in here. It may be I mentioned the Travis Hunter name. Goddamn views start running up. So listen, bro, we ain't gonna be in here forever. We got a short show today, man. I got a plane to go catch. So next thing, man, the transfer portal. Today, Alan Haye jumps in the transfer portal. Yesterday we had rumblings of Huff jumping in the transfer portal. Before that, that's Gilbert Firestone last week. That's what, 4 in a week?
Yeah, you got Gil. Gil was the first one. Then you got Elijah Roberts. Alan Haye, and who else?
Gilbert Firestone, Elijah Roberts, Alan Haye, Alan Haye, Gilbert Firestone, Elijah Roberts. Huff may be jumping in.
Okay, so you got Elijah Roberts, Alan Haye, Gilbert Firestone, and Thad Franklin.
Thad, yeah.
And that's just the 4. Then you also got like 2 other guys who kind of, I guess they in the portal, but it's like they didn't announce it yet. I don't know what's going on with that. That's what's his name? Your boy.
Who? My boy.
K5, and then Huff.
Yeah, K5 ain't really.
He ain't announced it, but he's not really with the team because he's not traveling. It's a crazy situation. I don't know. Mom's such a nice individual, so you know I don't want to put things out to make him look bad or stuff like that. You know, I just don't know the situation. You know what I'm saying? But all we know is he hasn't traveled with the team, and that's it.
Right. After those comments by Mom, and then after him liking the picture with Florida State, I heard it was other stuff before that. I'm not sure what it was. We haven't really heard from him. They said he was in the concussion protocol, but he hasn't done anything. No comments on him.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that is one thing that UM doesn't do. They don't disclose the concussion stuff. So if that's what it is, then yeah. Well, he's been under concussion protocol for the last 6 games maybe.
Yeah, I, at this point, I think he's another one. I just want to say this, dog. It's going to look really weird. This is going to look really weird, right? It's going to look really weird when all these guys jump in the portal. But you're only paying attention to the University of Miami. Florida has had 7 dudes, and a possible in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm not just singling out Florida, huh?
Your guy just hit the portal. The guy used to go crazy about when he was in high school.
Lingard?
Trey Sanders.
Trey hit the portal from Alabama?
Yeah, Trey just hit the portal today.
Dang. Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, man. The portal's finna be a feeding frenzy, dog.
Listen, coaches are saying right now, and the crazy thing is, you know, a lot of schools have like more than 20 commits in their class. A lot of schools are basically saying, man, we get to 20 and we gonna stop. We waiting for that portal. And in Miami situation, I think we still going to go after a full class and then still hit the portal big time because we're going to be losing so much. So it's still a possibility you could get 26, 27 kids out of high school and still might get 15, close to 20 in the portal.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's going to get real tricky, man, because if the rumors are true about Lane leaving for Auburn, Lane going to clean the portal up. That's it. We can just go ahead and say, yeah, whoever comes in the portal and Lane want them, it goes to Auburn.
Why you say that?
Because Lane was already killing the portal. You know what I'm saying? Him going to Auburn going to give him exactly everything he needs to get whatever he wants.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
Okay, so Auburn is a school that could compete financially at the top, with the top dogs in the programs and stuff like that. It's an attractive school because Lane Kiffin gets to play against the top SEC schools, compete against Auburn every year. Although Ole Miss does it, but it's just Ole Miss isn't Auburn. You know what I'm saying? Ole Miss has really no tradition. Auburn has tradition. They really on the outside looking in at this point. You know what I'm saying? They need a coach who's going to basically get them close. You know, I ain't saying Lane could do it, could get him over the top, but get him close. And he's one of those guys who could do that.
Right. But that's a slippery slope, X, because he got to have the spots, right? Or no?
Man, listen, Auburn is kind of in UM situation, man, where a lot of kids gonna be leaving, a lot of them.
Well, I mean, when you say county UM situation, it looked like all the colleges.
Well, yeah, a lot of colleges.
Yeah, that's exactly what we talking about. It looked like all these colleges got kids leaving.
Yeah, but I just think, with UM, Florida, if Lane goes to Auburn, it's going to be a lot more when you have new coaches come in and try to clean out and say, let me just get, the people who not here. I mean, who we really don't need here, get them out the way so we can get the people who we want here. So,
how do you get them out the way though, dog? Like, that's rough.
I don't know. I mean, I would love to be in the room and the coach tell the kid, you got to leave. I mean, I don't know if coach telling them that stuff like that, but some coaches are more blunt than others. I think Mario is one who's saying, hey, yeah, this is not the place for you.
When we think back to Alan Haye, we met with Alan Haye, right? Alan Haye had the right attitude. He was very smart, right? Very smart, good dude. That's our little homie. But as we think back, though, when I told you I saw him standing next to Darryl Jackson before a game, and I was like, oh, crap. They look like they played different positions. That's when I realized that as good as Alan Haye was, Miami was recruiting on a lower level. Alan Haye probably should be at a school like what, X?
Louisville, like a West Virginia, schools like that who don't normally get top talent, top. I'm talking, when I say top talent, I'm talking about like top 10 at their position. You know what I'm saying? Right. They might slip around and say, oh, we might get the 20 of these tackle of the nation. So Alan Haye will fit right in with stuff like that.
You want to say USF. And I love Alan Haye. That's my little dude, man.
Yeah,
but dog, watching them stand next to each other, I realized that. And Darryl Jackson is huge. He's humongous. So he'd probably be humongous on anybody's team, right? But I realized, like, man, they look like two different. Like they play two different sports.
Yeah. And you could just look at Coach Mario's recruiting class now. Look at the recruiting class now, and then just look at the current players that's on the roster. You could pretty much see and know why Mario is saying, yeah, man, we really got a lot to do because this ain't it. I think half of the recruiting class are the offensive linemen are bigger than the offensive linemen we have on our team right now. That's crazy. All the linebackers we got committed are bigger than all the linebackers we got on our roster right now. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The only small positions we really got is the two wide receiver commits we have. But they're electric. Like you cannot take them. You know what I'm saying? So everything is big, man. We going after bigger players who you really don't got to do much to wait for them to get college ready. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look at the two tackles we have on our team that can't scratch the field. Chris Washington and what's the other one? McLaughlin. Those boys came in at like 260, 270, and they tried to put like 40, 50 pounds on them. And they still can't scratch the surface. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
And I think McLaughlin is huge, ain't he?
He tall. Both of them. One is 6'7", the other one is almost 6'8", yeah, stuff like that. But they just ain't got the weight on them. So Mario, like, man, we got to get Francis 6'5", 3, almost 320. You know what I'm saying? Kinsley was 6'7", he's about 330.
Right.
They got what's the guy who started for us at tackle? Arnaz Cooper. He's about 6'6". He's like 350.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Look at the difference of what Mario wants into what he got to work with.
No, I get it. Wow. Yeah, man, but these letters are gonna keep coming out, bro, and
oh yeah, it's gonna get a lot more, especially like after Saturday. Saturday is gonna probably be a lot more. If they don't win, yeah, they don't win. They might come all out at one. Shoom, there you go.
Because what's the difference if they win? What's the difference if they win?
I mean, if they win, then they still get extra practices. So some of them probably don't want to put their name in there to practice for the bowl and stuff like that to get in the bowl game. But then if they don't, then it's like they could immediately just put their name in. So.
This man say, "Oh man."
Yeah, it's finna get, man. We came up with a list already about how many players and who we think that's gonna be there, man, and boy,
that thing betting 100% now, ain't it? You got a list in the member section. If you want to become a member, hit the join button down there. Hit that thing.
I see somebody talk about, well, we 4 for 4. I like, yeah, we 4 for 4 so far, huh?
Yeah, we got a list in the member section, man. That thing betting 100. I had came out with a list of like 6 people. Then X came out with a list of like 15, and we heard the number maybe like 25, 30.
Yeah, the number jumping up that big time.
But the interesting thing is, Mario said the other day that it's a two-way transfer portal, two-way street. The interesting thing is who's coming in.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. He said, yeah, it's a two-way street. I like what he said the other day when he said, well, look, I have no problem with the kids getting in the portal. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we want them to stay, finish out the year, but I'm not going to stop them from doing what's best for them. They want to get into the portal. And then he went on to say, well, it is a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? And that's about, well, we going to get some kids that leave programs and want to come in too. And then you got to look at the fact, well, the other two-way street, you leaving a program where that program not really doing good, and you leave, and what you leaving for? Because you couldn't play. Something not right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you saying like the depth chart ain't even bad.
Yeah, the depth chart is you can't even get in and make a play. It would be different if you know what I'm saying? And then I did tweet today about players and parents. Like, don't go out bad talking coaches and stuff like that, because coaches talk. You know what I'm saying? And then you bad talking one coach, guess what? They talk to other coaches around the college. And then that could be detrimental to you, because you might not have a spot on nobody's team. Because one thing don't nobody want is a toxic player. And a toxic parent saying, well, they just bad talk Miami. What they gonna do when they come here and your son don't play? They gonna bad talk us? Nah, we won't even take that chance.
Yeah, the parents got to chill out with that. The parents got to chill out with that for a lot of reasons. Because you got to understand what game you playing. I mean, you can't really play tough over Twitter. It's just you can't. You're putting your child in a tough predicament, man. You playing a game where you have zero of the leverage. All the leverage goes to the school, and the only leverage you have is to get up and leave. And I'm not sure how much leverage that really is, to be honest with you. The parents, man, y'all gotta figure out how to play the game. That's the best way. That's the best way I could put it. Y'all have to figure out how to navigate the situation without losing it, and in that moment, teaching your son patience, or how to move stealth, how to move in a stealth way. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the decisions that some of these parents are making, man, are putting your kids on the spot.
You know what I'm saying? And then it puts them in a bad predicament where the coach say, well, it's not even you, but, you know what I'm saying, it's the outside noise that's making it a scene. You know what I'm saying? And then, if the kid is kind of not stopping it, it's like, well, you were part of it. You know what I'm saying? You the one, right? You're a part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the one thing that Mario came and he said. Even I remember when Avante Williams took everything down. He said, well, you know what we're not going to do? We're not going to do that here. And he's basically saying we don't want that here. Even if you're unhappy, go unhappy and go about your business. Don't make a scene about it. You know what I'm saying? So you start making a scene about it. Now you're making us look bad. Okay, well, guess what? You know, we still on the team. We might not play no more.
Right. Right. So listen, man.
Yeah, I
So
think
they were gonna
TVD
be.
will stay.
You think
I
TVD
see
will
somebody
stay?
I just seen somebody ask that question. I said, yeah, I think TVT he comes back.
So if he come back, then what we doing?
He comes back. Him and Jakari comes back. I think for sure. I don't know what's going to happen with Jake. I think Jake probably the most likely leave.
So you think TVD and Jakari, TVD stars over Jakari?
Yeah. He's going to start over because Jakari's still not ready. Still not ready.
X. I don't know about that.
It all falls down to what happens at the offensive coordinator position. If Gaddis stays or if he leaves.
Right. Right. So listen, bro. I got a plan to catch, my name. Did I just call you my name? Did I just say my name? Did I just say my name? Nah, and Opalaga just came out your boy. I got a plane to catch, man. You got a space going down tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all want to get involved with IOD Squad, 786-459-499. If you want to become a member of Football Villain with all the information that y'all think somebody got more information than us, more underground stuff than us. Them boys was on the Discord last night. 4 o'clock in the morning, they was still in there talking about quick pitches and who going and who coming. Hit the join button next to subscribe down there or look in the description, man, and become a member. I'm finna ride up out of here right now. Alabama Trey Sanders has entered the transfer portal. Trey Sanders is from Florida. With the IMG, I interviewed him when he was at IMG. He's been at Alabama 18 years. So he probably got, a year left eligibility, 2 years left eligibility?
Yeah, I think he's been there since, 2019, so he might have a year left. Maybe two.
Yeah. But all right, man, X in there seasoning chicken. X finna cook. They man in there seasoning chicken finna cook. What's the name? Hey, do we beat Pitt this weekend, X?
I don't know, man. I had hopes that we did, but after talking with you, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, one thing I do want to see, man. I want to see the seniors. I want to see the rest of the team play for the seniors, man. Even the season being a bad season, man, but play for the seniors, man. They send them out with effort. You know what I'm saying? If you lose, just show the effort that you fought. You fought enough to try to win. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to talk bad about some of the seniors and stuff like that, man. These guys stood in the paint, man, with a program that really didn't care about sports. So regardless of what the fans gonna say, us at Footballville, Caneville, we're proud of the guys who stood in the paint, man, 4, 5, 6 years. Suffered from what is a nightmare that's still going on. And they stood in the paint, man, and this they last rodeo right here Saturday. So come out, show some love, and hope for the best.
I don't even know who a senior. I don't know who is a senior. I'm so confused.
Yeah, we confused. But I mean, the four that spoke today, you got Will Mallory, you got DJ Scaife, Ivy, Lou Hadley, see, a lot of them are seniors on class, but then still have like a year or 2 years left, on the field.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So it can still be like a senior day for them.
So they can still play.
Yeah, they still can play. It can still be senior day for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, man, just still, regardless, come out, man, and chill on the seniors.
All right, man. Let's get up out of here. Appreciate you, boy.
All right, peace.
Yo. 786-459-499 if you're trying to get in down with IOD Squad. If you want to become a football villain, hit the join button right there under the subscription logo, or go inside the description and remember IOD Squad, all the links in there, man. I'm D. Don't put off tomorrow. Something you could do today. The rest of your life could be seconds away. I'm out of here.